Hey everyone, James Luth, Keller Williams Realty, roadhomes.com, back here again at Home Point Financial in the Turk's Head building. Today we're going to talk to Mike Quinn about the advantages of purchasing over renting. Hope you enjoy. Rent versus buy. What are, in this market, low interest rates, great purchase prices, what is your opinion and how do you answer the question when someone says, Mike, I'm renting right now, I'm thinking about buying, what should they be looking for?
Yeah, and look, not everybody is ready to be a homeowner. I mean, let's just kind of tackle that right off the bat. There's some people that just aren't ready for the commitment, whether it be the time commitment or the monetary commitment of homeownership. However, if you look at a simple example, okay, of renting versus owning over, let's say, a 5-year time period, okay? So if you look at the numbers, if you rent for 5 years, which is probably, I would say, the average of what people rent over, their first after graduation, whatever, they live at home for a little while, maybe they go out and rent, but probably 5 years. If you're paying $1,500 a month in rent, over 5 years, that's $90,000 that you're paying in rent of somebody else's mortgage and you not owning a home. So I don't think people look at it long term, they look at it short term. So when you say rent versus buy, the time to buy is right now. And the reason is obviously rates are low, etc. I mean, that's all great, but that 5-year clock starts today. So if you're looking at paying $1,500 a month in a mortgage, that's going to average to be right around, depending upon taxes and insurance, around, I would say, $200,000 to $225,000 for a purchase price. So that's a beautiful starter home. Or in some towns, that's a nice size home.
You know what that is too? That's also a two-family. So if you have a little bit of apprehension, that price point, I could certainly tell you, if you're looking for a two-family and you want to subsidize that payment with someone else's rent, in this market, why don't you become the landlord? Use that money, get that pre-approval for $225, and get the two-family. Pick up something where you could actually have a tenant pay off your mortgage.
Well, and there's also 100% correct. I mean, offsetting the mortgage payment with rental income is a no-brainer. It's a great alternative to a condo, because that's a property that you can maintain for the rest of your life and collect rental income, and that'd be a supplement to Social Security and retirement, for example. But looking at a couple of other things is when you look at home ownership, it's also there's other things that come into play, like market appreciation. Okay, so if you buy that $200,000 house, you have to assume that it's going to appreciate roughly 5% per year.
Right.
Okay, so if it's appreciating 5% per year on a $200,000 house, that's $10,000 per year. After 5 years, you just gained $50,000 in equity. So if you're going to upgrade the house, let's say you get married, you have kids, you need a bigger house. Guess what? You're sitting on $50,000 of equity that you can roll into a down payment of another property in the future. Okay. Also, tax benefits. Okay. If you're writing off $900 a month in interest, for example, at the end of the year, over 12 months, that's over $10,000 in interest that you get to write off in your property taxes. If you're at a 28% tax bracket, which most people in Rhode Island are at, that's going to be an extra $3,000 to $3,500 per year that you get back in taxes at the end of the year. That's 2 mortgage payments.
Right. I really don't see, for right now, I think we can rule out renting over buying. Thanks for watching this week's video. Make sure you stay tuned. We have a brand new one coming for you next week. Also, a big shout out to Home Point Financial and Michael Quinn. Just a reminder, if you ever have any questions, feel free to respond directly right in the comments field of this video. Thanks for watching.